Wow. Now, before I proceed, and I don't know what is really happening with this UAG grant, and they are still trying to see how they can settle whatever is going on, and a lot of noise here and there from different people and different information. And I want you guys to listen to this audio, and let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Please, if you have any information that could be of help to anybody, please drop it in the comment section. You never can tell who is listening to this audio, and share it in your social media for other people to see it, and let us be all informed. Thank you very much, and subscribe if today is your first time watching my content. Bye for now.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon, everyone in Grant community. I hope your day today, being the 15th day of this very month of May, the month of mercy, is going beautifully well. I know that there is hunger in the land. There is security threat everywhere. There is turmoil, and nobody's happy about what is going on so far. And also, we are witnessing delay in the disbursement of our expectation in Grant community. I want to let you know that there is nothing to be panicked about. Please do not panic about whatever you are hearing in Grant community. Do not worry yourself. Do not be over agitative, and do not be downcasted any longer. God is very much ready to do us good and to show us his mercy and to turn away our sorrow and bring us joy. I want you to know that. Please, before I go forward, I want to introduce myself to you. I am Mr. AB. Many of you, I believe, even with my voice, has known me, and many of you, maybe today is the first time you will hear my voice. You have also known me. This voice note is just to encourage you to stay focused. Listen, since yesterday, this viral video that has been going around, made by that little boy, that little young man, Prince Temi from Warri, Comrade Philip, and the rest of them. I want you to know that their video is nothing to write home about. It is nothing that anybody should disturb him or herself about. You know why? The reason is because they doesn't know anything that is going on in the Grant community. I don't like it when somebody will just come out from nowhere and decided just to make him or herself relevant for nothing. There is nothing you are bringing on the table. There is nothing positively you have ever contributed to the community. And just for nothing, you decided to make yourself to be among the prominent men and women in the Grant community. I want you all to know, every one of us, to know that nobody should panic. Nobody should disturb him or herself. Nobody should be downcasted because of the voice note. Disturb not yourself about it. In a moment from now, we will hear the good news. God is the initiator of this very project. God knew that so many of us in Nigeria need this money to survive and to become whom He has ordained us to be in this life. That is why He arranged it. Because the Holy Bible we read said that the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. Like the rivers of water, He turns it wherever He will. That is what God has done. And decided that by this time, He wants to release the money for every one of us to survive the hardship of the last days of this age. And God cannot say something and abandon it. He has never done that and can never do it this time. All these, about 5 of them or thereabout, that made the voice note, there is no way they would know anything. The only thing they said they heard, or the advice given to them from the force headquarters, was that there is no way you will apply for grant and pay. I want you to know that really, grant is something that we don't need to pay money to access it. Yes, but you must understand that we are Africans. And on top of that, we are Nigerians, and we are in Nigeria. So things doesn't work the same way. It doesn't work in Nigeria and in Africa the same way it works in overseas, in Europe, in America, and other developed world. Things cannot work the same way in Nigeria as it works in China. And therefore, once it is that we must pay money before we access the grant, we have to. But I can assure you, I'm assuring you that all the money we have spent so far, we have not thrown into the dust, into the waste bin, because the money is around, the money is available, the money will soon come into our pockets and into our bank accounts. Yes, I'm telling you of certainty because I have listened to our boss spoken to me, and therefore take courage with what I'm telling you this time. Don't allow that young man, Temi, and Philip is the kind of person that just woke up and decides to be lauding on people. I've heard him so many times using commanding tone on CEOs that CEOs must support press conference. Otherwise, they would come after anyone that doesn't support. But if you support as a CEO, you are free. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that young man, a nobody, using commanding tones? He thought that every CEO is a riffraff, or those he can talk to. He has made jests of me some time ago now, and then I decided to ignore him because he doesn't know anything. I don't relate with such people. And therefore, I'm urging you right now to maintain your peace anywhere you are. maintain calmness, and look up unto God and see what he will do shortly from now. Know it that God can never lie, and God has never deceived anybody. God is faithful to his children, and therefore know it that he will ever do whatever he has decided to do. So my people, I want to encourage you to be calm. On the other hand, I want to talk to you, Ostaz Daoud. Although I know you are not a peaceful person, you are the kind of person who doesn't like to be at peace with your fellow human beings, especially if you feel that this fellow has offended you. You have no forgiveness. You have no forgiveness in your dictionary. But I would just like to let you know that if you will take my advice, I would just let you know that it is high time you maintain your peace and stay apart, stay calm, pack well. If you look around in the grant community, you will discover that your voice or your write-up is no longer what it used to be. Nobody takes you serious anymore because everybody has seen you. Everybody has seen your agitation, the way you agitate, and your representation for the people. Everybody has seen it, how you are representing the masses, how you are agitating for the masses. We have all seen it, that all of you are agitating and representing your stomach and not for the masses in the grant community. So if you will take my advice, I would ask you to stay calm and stay away. You tagging or writing something that you will always direct it to the apostle, Apostle Ken, is something very ignoble. And therefore you need to do away with that and stop all those write-ups. Except there is nothing like shame on your face anymore. If you have sold all the dignity you have, then you can continue. But if I were you, I would keep calm and then maintain peace and build your dignity again. Because they said that the only thing that is constant in life is change. Yes, a time will come when you might regain your dignity and your respect. But for now, I want you to know that you have lost it all. Yes, you might have money now because you have made money in grant community. But money is not dignity. Money is not respect. You have lost your respect. You have lost your voice. And many people have known that you have no forgiveness in you. And nobody wants to associate with such a person. Yes, therefore, let us have peace in grant community. Stop writing things that will always remind people that this thing has delayed or they have lost their money, blah, 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 blah. Stop it. Stop it, because you that is pointing one finger at somebody, four of your fingers are pointing at you. Therefore, stay calm and stay away. Stay calm. Stop inciting the people, because like I always say, that Nigeria is not good for anybody to make any kind of protest that might go viral. Yes. If anybody is doing protest or planning to do protest or planning to do anything, any day you come out on the street and people see you, what is happening, and people say they are having protests for whatever that have to do with grant. When people come outside, that protest might not end well. You know the reason? The reason is because everybody in Nigeria is hungry. 80 or 85% of Nigerians are hungry and they are not happy. So any protest, any agitation that will turn to protest might not end well. Nigeria is so fragile, and if you are not careful, that protest might generate to something else that you that projected that thing might never go free. Because if anybody gets wounded or is killed, you will go behind bars for a very long time. This very advice is for everyone. The likes of Philip, Prince Temi, and any other person that is warming up for protest or for anything like that. So you people should be calm. Nigeria is not a place where there should be protest at the moment. Let everywhere be calm. Let's allow the government committee to push something to Apostle Ken and his colleagues, the German machine, Comrade Abdul, the president of All Grant Pressure Group, and his team as well. Let them have something and then push it to us, and then everybody will be happy. It has tarried a long time, but I want you to know that it will certainly come. It has been ordained to come. Let us keep managing ourselves for these little few days, and then I can assure you that it will come. So that is what I want to say to you at this moment. And for you, my friend, Comrade Taye, it is not right the way you mention Apostle Ken's name in a negative way. Ken is not your mate, and I want you to know it. You're not the only person that have mouth to talk like an agbero. Are you an agbero? One day I'll come to Warri to see where you stay, to know the kind of business you do that make you talk like that, and thereby you don't know who is your mate. I want you to know it again. Let me sound it again, that Apostle Ken is not your mate, and therefore stop tagging him. I listened to your voice note today and I heard what you said. You hypocrite. You listened to the video that these people made and you said UAAG has no money. And yet in that your very voice note, you are still expecting the disbursement to take place. Are you not a hypocrite? If UAAG doesn't have money, from where are you expecting money again to take place? I only want to let you know now that Apostle Ken is not your mate, and you must stop making mention of his name negatively henceforth. I am telling you what you must do. I am not begging you to do it, but I'm telling you what you should do. and you must do it. Accord him the respect that he deserves. If not for any other thing, for his age, he is your elder. And you, Taye, you cannot compare yourself with him in any way. So I beg you again, stay away and stop talking about it. If you don't want to mention his name, you don't want to mention AGPGN name, pack well. In fact, you can quit grant community. You can quit all the platforms where you are. All the grant community ecosystem platforms. You can quit all of them. If you know you are tired of listening to these people, you are tired of waiting, you can quit. And then one day when disbursement takes place, somebody will tell you that the disbursement has taken place. You have already submitted your details. You have already submitted your NGO or any organization you have, you subscribed with. You will get the alert. And when the alert takes place, you take your money. But remember I told you one day that many of you who are today castigating this man, Apostle Ken, one day, and very soon by the grace and mercy of God, this man and his colleagues will disburse grant here in Nigeria in this very period we are. And after they are done disbursing this money and you receive it, that money will be like someone that is eating food full of gravel in your mouth. The Bible said that whoso digs a pit shall fall into that his own pit. It is also written in the Holy Bible that whatsoever a man sow, that shall he also reap. You cannot lay curse on this man, call him all sort of names, and after which through him you receive this money. Except before you touch 1 naira out of that money, you come to him. If he will accept your call, if he will accept your apology through call, of which I will suggest you go to him directly, you travel to wherever he may be and ask for his forgiveness. Otherwise, the law of nature is that whatever you sow, you must reap. And so whatever you are doing, do not because of anxiety, because of whatever you think you know, because of whatever you think you have, or because you can talk. You begin to talk pra 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 pra. It is high time everyone stop it and focus your attention on the coolers that will soon be served. I greet you all in the grant community, and I pray that the Almighty God will show us his mercy and release this money to us now through the government that are in charge. Let it be done now, because we all need it now. That's my prayer for every one of us, and for us all in the grant community. That's my prayer towards the disbursement. And therefore I pray that the Lord will also protect all those saddled with the responsibility of making the disbursement a reality, starting from Apostle Ken, Ambassador Apostle Dr. Ken Wakama, Ambassador Comrade Abdul Razak Yakub, the AGPGN president, and their teams, and also the government committee, and our own dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I pray that God should keep them and maintain them with sound health and sound mind, so that the disbursement we are expecting will take place now and not be delayed any longer. May God bless every one of you. Have a nice day. Once again, I am Mr. AB. God bless you.